So, alright, it's a late live tonight. I will show you something. I am streaming, right, from the hospital. I mean, what do you call it? Casualty? Yes. So, earlier on today, I was not feeling 100% okay. And I called for the assistance, for the ambulance. Well, and nurse was giving attitude. She said all ambulance are out and they have no transport. So here we go on. I want you all to hear me out. Hear me out. So when I was lying on the floor there, well, sometime in the ambulance, it was a orderly and thing to help and so forth. It was a ambulance and thing to help and thing when you come in the hospital. So here I go on. He had a nurse there and an elderly man lie down there on the bed, and they tell me, well, sit down on the chair. Well, I sit down on the chair. And after I sit down on the chair, I was feeling so bad that I couldn't help myself, and I just did and I lie down and and I don't feeling good, and the nurse just did and she roughing people up. She said, oh, come up more on the chair, come up more. She don't say, well, let she help you come up more on the chair. All some of them know they're working for a little money and they don't care. So here I go on, they put me on the wheelchair. When I come, as I step out at the hospital, you know what one of them say? Wicked. You don't know me. The hospital is for everybody. You don't tell me how to wicked. That is right. So here, I want Mr. Deacon Mitchell to do something about that. So hear me out. They play with people's life here. They don't care what is going on. Well, I see let me show the room. They put me in a room there. Yeah, storeroom. Let me show the room. They put me in a room here. Right? This is the room here. They put me in a room right here. Right? Are they in this room here? Well, are they in this room right here? Well, are they? And I don't well. And I couldn't let myself. They don't say, well, let it come and they don't care if you fall down. Nothing. They don't care if you fall down. Nothing. So, one of the nurses, they came and she talked to me. I think she asked me my name and my surname. I tell her, I don't know what she go in the nursery station and say. I don't know what she go and say. I used to say, oh, I wonder if I should use Mason or St. Louis or so. So that is what they're doing in the hospital here. Making fun of people and taking them for granted. Right now, they are stranded. I had to go at me home. Well, I tell the doctor how I'm feeling. Well, it's like they don't care. So when they think, well, they sung me everything. I say, well, doc, well, XYZ is the case. I say, I know my feeling. I know my body. I say, I telling you how I feeling. Well, the man come. He say, well, XYZ, he start to talk, set a thing about where is the children and if I have children and so forth. That's what that's a case for itself. So a day, and it's like when you come, they taking you for a joke, they laughing, all kind of thing. Like they don't really care about people's health here. They don't really care about people's health in this hospital here. They don't care if you're dead, if you walk out and you drop down. They don't care about that. So I sit down here. And a day, I say, oh God, I say all the walls in my chest burning me, All in my ribcage burning me, But they had that as, like if the hospital is for special people, is the hospital for special people? Is that what people vote for? Is that what people vote for? For people to suffer under the revo? That alright? That alright? That alright? Where you ever hear nurses getting out with patient? Where you ever hear doctor want to take out rage on patient? If you is a doctor, you don't want to do your work, leave it alone. Don't come and take out all the stress on patient and feel, that people beg you all to come and do this job, and all the day in the nursing station laughing, making fun of people, and all they don't really care, and go and bad talk people and say all kind of thing about them, because I know the ambulances are people, they say the hospital is an emergency and accident if somebody gets stabbed, or if somebody maybe have a stroke or something. But my God, if you dey home and you sick to death, they will leave you there to suffer and dead. To me, that's what I gather here. That's what I gather here. So, I kindly ask the doctor to write me a prescription. The doctor is some Pearson. I don't know him or whatever. It seems as though anytime I come to casualty, he have a problem. What is his name? Some Pearson man is his name. Some Dr. Pearson or whatever is his name. The man don't like if the hospital is his, and he going on. So I say, well, can they write me the prescription now? And to think, I don't know what he go and tell them on the nursing station. Well, they shoo-shooing against one another. Watch, real thing happening in the hospital here, real corruption, and the Prime Minister need to investigate these things, because people's health is at risk. People's health is at jeopardy. And is that what the hospital for? For people to just come here and they leave them on a bed. They say, well, they examine you and I will call it a thing. So I want to know if the hospital is a special people or if the hospital is just for certain people alone. And the man tell me he go give me a paper to do a blood test outside of the hospital. So you want to tell me at the hospital I can't do the blood test one time? Make it make sense. So the hospital, you can't do no blood test here. You have to do it private out of the hospital. That alright. Right now I sit down in the hospital here. All the walls in my chest burning me. All the walls in my ribcage burning me. This people don't care. They want me to suffer and dead. That is what they want me to suffer and dead. They don't care. All they know, they care about the big money and the big work. And people think all is well and good. All is not well and good. All is not well and good. Where you ever hear nurses giving you attitude when you call? Where you ever hear nurses giving attitude when you call? So what I'm saying, I don't trust this doctor. My spirit don't give with this doctor. And I got what I'm saying, because that is not right and that is not the way to treat people. And I would like for Honorable Deacon Mitchell, the Minister of National Security, to look at the situation, because right now I come in the hospital sick and I have to leave sick. So it's like nothing has been done about my condition. So they want me to go home and die. They want me to go home and dead. And they don't care. They want me to go home and dead. So I hope all you hearing me out and all you thinking, because it's my first life I'm doing here from in the hospital here. In the general hospital here. That is what the hospital come to. That is what the hospital come to. They don't like if the equipments in the hospital them that pay for it. That alright to the sight of God. That alright. That is not right. And Mr. Deacon Mitchell, the Minister of Health, I hope you all seen me and hearing me out. Because they want people to suffer and dead here. They don't care about people. They don't care about you. They don't care. To me, it's like if you're coming in the hospital, you have to have links. You have to have links to come in that hospital here. You have to have links to come in the general hospital, because they will leave you there to dead. Them nurses will leave you there to dead. Them nurses will leave you there to dead. They know who they're doing that. They know, and you watch, first they know what they're doing, and you want to tell me, you're actually in the nursery station laughing. Kiki, big joke. So you have people health playing with, and you laughing? Well, what is sense you walk in? Leave it, let somebody else took up the job. Leave it, let somebody else took up the job. And I'm sure it's not the first, and it's not the last that having problem in the hospital here. It's not the first, it's not the last person that have problem here. So I come sick, and I have to go back home sick. They just have me, and I bed lie down there. And everybody there in the nursing station minding one another business, and just they laughing, enjoying themselves, having a good time, and they don't care. They don't care, you see? Lie down there, and all kind of, so that alright. So in the hospital, they rather you suffer and dead, and then they don't care. That alright. So I come sick, and I have to go back home sick. They don't care. So I would like to know if the ambulance is for special people. The ambulance is for sick people. It's for sick people. I tell you, whole day this morning I lie down as sick as dog. I call. Who give me attitude on the phone, and who said this and who said that, and say all ambulance out and emergency, and they have other calls and all kind of stupidness and thing. They know all what they're doing, you know. They know all what they're doing. Look, I come in the hospital sick, and I have to leave sick. So you want to tell me that is right? That is what we vote for? Sufferation, more sufferation. And the doctor telling me he will give me a paper to do blood test outside of the hospital, and the hospital have big lab where you could do the blood test and everything. Mr. Deacon Mitchell, I do not like how they're treating people in the hospital here. Mr. Deacon Mitchell, the Minister of National Security, where are you to intervene in that? They are killing innocent people in the hospital here, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. The Minister for National Security, where is you? This is what we vote for, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. Look, I come sick. I had to go back home sick. Nobody cares. And I know the hospital is for sick people. That is not right. That is not right. You have a certain nurse in the nursing station there. I show she was the ball and rough me up on the phone earlier today. I can't remember she name. But somehow I go remember. Look at me here in the hospital. I do well. Mr. Deacon Mitchell, please hear me out. As I see, or you could see, in the hospital right here. And these people and them, they don't care. They just leaving you lie down on a bed, doing nothing. And the doctor asking me if I feel like I go dead in 30 minutes. I say, I'm not God. You should know if a person is dying or not because you is a doctor. You should know if someone is dying or not because you're supposed to examine them. Well, I don't know what kind of examine was that, you know. Because when I tell the man how I'm feeling, and it's like, he don't really care. He don't care. This doctor don't care. This doctor is not care. This doctor don't care. And he have one. Anytime I come in casualty, she have a problem. Why she name? Dr. Hannah Antoine. That is the nurse, that is the doctor that the medically tie me troops down in Mad Dong Day, and they put me under emotional pressure, and then she lied to me and she tied me uterus, and now it's like anytime I come in the hospital because I'm sick, she have a problem with me coming in casualty. Like if the hospital is out, she used to work in Mad Dong Day. Well, I see she working in casualty now. She used to work in maternity. I see she in casualty now. Dr. Hannah Antoine. And it have another doctor, he don't like me. I don't trust him. They call him Dr. Pearson. I don't trust this man. Some of the nurses, I don't trust them anymore because you don't know, they might give you thing to kill you. You can't trust these people and them because they don't like you. They don't like you in the hospital. When they see you, it's like they see poison. They don't like you in the hospital. They don't like you in the hospital. All some of them know, they come in and shoo, mind people, talk about people business, and then they think, they laugh, and then they don't care what happened, what go on. They just there on their phone, joking up their phone. Some of them don't really doing their work, you know. Some of them just there on their phone, joking up their phone, minding people business, and they just think and they don't care about people's health. That is what going on. Look at me. Are they here sick or to go home sick? You ever see? I come sick or to go back home sick? Because the doctor say this and the doctor say that. I say, well, doc, I know my feelings. I say, I know my feelings. All what the man do, the man take phone light and shine in my mouth. You supposed to have a special thing to shine in your mouth, not no phone light. What you could see with your phone flashlight in the back of somebody's throat? What you could see with that? With your phone flashlight. Make it make sense. What you could see? What the hospital is not a safe place. Too much people dying innocent in that hospital. And Mr. Deacon Mitchell, the National of Security, come forward. Come forward. The Minister of National Security, I want you to come forward. Enough is enough. I am not coming to no hospital for being sick and I have to go back home in a worse condition. That all right. That all right, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. They know all what they're doing. They know all what they're doing. They know all what they're doing. And the thing is that they don't care about patient. And here some nurses, they're saying, well, she did say this, and they're going to talk about your business. It's like you can't keep nothing. You can't tell them what's going on with you because they're talking about it. And it's like, you know, it's like if you is some kind of celebrity from some other country or some kind of thing. I know when you tell a nurse or doctor what's going on with you, they're not supposed to share it with nobody. They're not supposed to share that with nobody. That come as insult. That come like they invade my privacy. That is insanity. It come like they invade my privacy. I'm a human being. At the end of the day, I decide to air my views. So I am in the hospital right now. So I come sick and I have to go back home sick. I tell you, when I come, one of them say, she too wicked. There is something to say. You're walking in the hospital, but you're telling somebody they're too wicked. You don't like if the hospital is yours, you run the hospital, you don't like if all the medical facilities and everything come from your money and your God-earned money and thing. They don't like if people begging them to do nursing. They don't like if people begging them to do doctoring. Some of them, they don't really come to do their work. They just come because they want to come. And some of them just there on their phone doing what? Sometimes, look, I come there, one of them said that he was in casualty. Because sometimes hours a day and they don't get attendant yet. Hours a day. And yeah, how much are them there? And they just there on their phone, they joking up, they on WhatsApp, they on ting, and joking up, and they don't care about people, and they don't care about people's health, and they don't care. That is not right. So that is what I come to. I come in the hospital sick, I have to go back home sick. So that is what? So God forbid anything happen, y'all know what happened. Anything happen, y'all know what happened. The hospital is not a real place. Here is not a real place. Look how much thing they have here for blood tests. Look how much thing. But the doctor want to give me a paper to go outside of the hospital to do blood tests. Watch all these things for blood tests. Watch all these things. So what they do with all that? For good looks, what they do with all that? And they say, no. That alright. Right now, I sit down here, I'm feeling good in my body. And they don't care about that. Because when you tell them how you're feeling, they're laughing. They're laughing and they're taking it for a joke. Is that what we vote for? I want to know if that is what we vote for. Because that is not right. Nobody don't know, what is happening behind the scenes. But as I tell you, I come live because I day in the hospital and I come and say how I'm feeling. So any nurses you see in the nurses station, that is nurses what they blah blah in them out talking about people business and laughing and making fun of people, and they don't really like care about people health. So right now I have to walk go at me home. I have to walk go at me home, try and walk going at me home. I do my foot and thing feeling kind of weak, but I have to walk go at me home. I pray God I don't fall down on the way, because these people and them don't care. Because sometimes if you ask for the ambulance to drop you back home, they go say the ambulance is not for that. The ambulance is not for that. And all kind of things. So they rather you walk home and fall down. They don't care. They rather you walk and fall down. So I have to take me time and walk go at me home. A mile home. I have to walk a mile go at me home this hour. Minutes to 10 in the night. Yeah? You come in the hospital in the better place. You sick, you come. You come, you feel you dying. The doctor say, well, you feel you dying in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you should know, because you is a doctor. What kind of doctor are you? What kind of doctor are you? Look at this. Is that the way to write a prescription? Let me show you something. I asked the man to kindly write me a prescription for some paroxetine. The man start giving attitude and say he don't write no prescription for no paroxetine. Well, he tried to argue. I say I don't making going back and forth. I say forget that please. I say I don't come here for that. This is the prescription the man write give me. I say well, when I take the folic acid by itself, it give me bad feelings. You see the prescription here? What's the prescription here? You write give me Vob Vap and it done. Vob Vap and it done. This is the prescription here. I say well, when I take the folic acid by itself, it give me bad feeling. Well, they are the ferrous sulfate with folic acid, so you could take it combined together. Is that giving you look at in them here, you see that some DPSing, I don't know, some DPSing, I don't know where he from, I don't know where he come out, but you want to come and do like if the hospital is his. So it's like anytime certain people come in the hospital, you have a problem with them. So you see how I've been treated in the hospital here, or you see how they treat me here in the hospital. All you see how they treat me here. All you see. So I have to go and go home now, because I come sick and I have to go back sick. So Mr. Deacon Mitchell, the Minister of National Security, well, some of them do like if they don't afraid you. Some of them do like if them is the gods. They don't like if them is Jesus. Them is a big shot. You know, so they do like nothing can stop me, you know. They do like if, you know, them is world boss. Them is world boss. But don't worry, there is a God above who laugh last, who laugh the best today for me. Every dog had a day, every cat had a 4 o'clock. Continue to treat people like we so, like dog and shit, and walk on us with your all dirty feet like if we is a floor mat. Don't worry. So all you see, up to now, the man was giving attitude and thing, you know. So I want to all see the thing people have to face in the hospital here. So right now I have to walk home, because I just hope I don't fall on the way, although my foot feeling a little bit weak. They don't care. They don't care. You come here good, you come sick, you're going back sick. So Mr. Deacon Mitchell, as the Minister of National Security, I want you to do something about that, please, because people's life is at risk and people's health they playing with in this hospital here, and it is not right. That is what we vote for, Mr. Deacon Mitchell. That is what we vote for. People like we so do have to suffer under these nurses and doctors and them. They to do their work, and they have to do their work and do it with priorities. Don't do it like if you commit in China and you commit in Ukraine and you commit in Russia, and you know, it's like that. Alright. So let me hear. I know nobody would not stand up for that. That is people hell they playing with. Somebody call my God for assistance for the ambulance. You lie down home, you sick as dog. You could barely move. You know for a fact the ambulance and then park up there. You say all ambulance and call. If nobody don't know other transport and no taxi to come, or they rather lead them there to suffer and dead. That is spite work. That is spite work, boy. As I say, you have a doctor. Anytime I come by casualty, she don't like me. She doesn't like me. They call her Hannah Antwine. She used to work in maternity. Now she in casualty. I think she used to work in Carrico in the health center up there. The woman tricked me in maternity. What down there? She put me under emotional pressure. She messed up me womb in theater. She tie up me uterus in theater. I is 31 years. Yeah? And then anytime she see me, it's like she always has some kind of word to throw for me. And always has some kind of thing to say. Why these people and them treating patients as that, Mr. Deacon? Why these nurses and doctors doing these things? So anyway, I'll close up this live because I have to walk home. Now it's going from minutes to 10 and it's late already. Because they will say ambulance cannot drop you home because the ambulance is not for that, you check. So maybe it's for hotel guests. So that is what I have to say. So I hope I don't see the pressure and the suffering people have to go through here in the hospital here. And people thinking all is well and good. If nobody don't want to come and air it out, I go air it out because I experienced that and I had enough. I had enough. So you're gone. I had to take my time and walk home because remember it's getting late. Daylight might take me too. I will take my time and walk home because I don't think bus running, you check. And I don't stay in no hospital until daylight for no security come and rough me up and for no nurses